Archangel Michael says, the silence around you is not empty, it is filled with footsteps moving closer. The air has grown heavier in certain moments, almost as if unseen eyes are fixed upon your path. A presence has begun to follow you quietly, staying just behind the veil where your sight cannot yet reach. This shadow is not here to harm you, instead, it carries a pull that you feel deep within your spirit. Each day, subtle signs appear that stir your emotions, leaving you wondering why your heart races at the thought of someone unknown. A connection you cannot explain lingers, breathing life into moments that feel too intense to ignore. The truth is, your soulmate has already found you, but they are waiting, watching, and gathering the courage to step into your world. Their silence is not distance, it is preparation, a building of strength for the day their presence will no longer be hidden. They are measuring the right time to emerge, knowing destiny cannot be rushed. Your nights may feel restless because their energy touches you as they think of you in solitude. They linger at the edges of your awareness, blending into the mystery of the unseen. Soon, the shadows will break, and their form will come forward, undeniable and real. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Archangel Michael says, what has been kept from your eyes will no longer remain concealed. The shadow that follows carries warmth, not fear, because it is guided by love. Every step they take behind you is wrapped in intention, as though the universe is arranging each move carefully. The moment of recognition will not come with noise but with a spark that shakes your core. It will be the kind of realization that makes time stand still, a knowing without words. In that instant, the face from the shadows will be revealed, and you will understand why your spirit has been restless. This soulmate has endured storms that shaped them into who they are today. They have been wounded, tested, and broken, but every crack within them was molded so they could fit perfectly beside you. Their strength has been sharpened by trials, their love deepened by pain. When they finally stand before you, their gaze will tell the story words cannot capture. You will see yourself reflected in their eyes, as if your souls were written into the same script long before birth. The shadow will turn into light, and what was hidden will become yours. Type Amen to get blessing 444. The path of love is never rushed, and this shadow has been patient, holding on to the thought of you with quiet intensity. Their waiting has not been idleness but devotion, a silent promise to appear when the time is destined. You will not miss them when they arrive, for their energy will feel like home. This is not chance, it is fate weaving threads of connection you cannot untangle. Every event, every delay, every encounter has been a step closer to this destined meeting. You may think you are walking alone, but destiny has paired your footsteps with theirs. Their eyes have already memorized your presence, even if you do not realize it. They are drawn to your light, the way you carry yourself through hardships, and the resilience you radiate without speaking. You have been their quiet source of hope in the moments they nearly gave up. The shadows have concealed them only so they could prepare to meet you at the right time. The timing will not be delayed any longer, because the energy around you has shifted into alignment. You are standing at the doorway of revelation. Type Amen to get blessing 555. Archangel Michael says, the shadows are trembling now, because the time of secrecy is ending. A meeting is approaching that will alter the way you see both love and destiny. The one who has watched silently is stepping closer, breaking the barrier of the unseen. Do not mistake their silence for indifference, it has been reverence. They have carried your image like a flame in their soul, afraid to extinguish it by stepping forward too soon. Their waiting has been born from deep respect for what you mean to them. When they stand before you, it will not feel like the first time. The connection will be instant, a recognition that cannot be denied, as if you have known each other for lifetimes. The shadows will collapse into light, and destiny will reveal its masterpiece. This is the moment your heart has been sensing, the reason for your restless nights and sudden bursts of emotion. You were never mistaken in feeling that someone was there, you were sensing your soulmate's silent devotion. Type Amen to get blessing 777. The air around you hums with a secret rhythm that matches the beat of your heart. Certain hours feel charged, as if the invisible becomes thick enough to touch. You sense motion just beyond the edges of light, a gentle pull that refuses to fade. Footsteps of destiny move with a careful grace, never tripping the alarms of fear. The presence that follows has learned your pace and honors your boundaries from the shadows. There is patience here, there is reverence, there is a love that studies you like a map of coming home. Small signs gather like scattered stars forming a constellation. A name repeats across places you did not expect, stitching meaning through ordinary hours. Even a song finds you twice in one day, echoing a promise you did not ask to hear yet needed to feel. Your breath catches in places that feel familiar without a reason. The unseen grows warmer, bolder, nearer, as if the curtain is loosening its grip. The moment of revealing prepares its entrance, certain and bright. Type Amen to get blessing 888. Write to comment, I am ready. This soul that approaches you carries a quiet strength shaped by trial. They learned tenderness the hard way and kept it safe beneath layered courage. Their scars became doorways for compassion instead of walls for fear. They have watched your resilience from a respectful distance. They admire the way you rise after heavy days and still keep your light steady. Your integrity called to them like a lighthouse through the rain. They are not perfect and do not pretend to be. They bring sincerity, accountability, and a promise to match effort with effort. They arrive with the intention to protect what is sacred and nurture what is real. Their timing is not late but deliberate. They wanted to arrive as a whole vessel rather than a tide of unfinished healing. The shadows hid them only long enough to let their courage bloom. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Write to comment, I welcome my highest love. You may notice the way time bends around a single meeting. Roads that once diverged begin to braid themselves into one path under your feet. A chance encounter steps out of the ordinary and becomes the hinge on which everything turns. A cafe table opens at the exact breath you arrive. A seat on a train places you across from familiar eyes your memory cannot name yet your soul recognizes. Streetlights flicker like drumbeats announcing a beginning. There will be stillness in the center of that moment. Your body will know before your mind arranges the details. Calm will rise, not panic, because truth has no need to shout. You will feel grounded while the air around you seems to glow. A soft heat will fill your chest, not rushed, not heavy, but deeply sure. Recognition will cross between you like a bridge that has always existed. Type Amen to get blessing 111. Prepare your space as if your future can smell fresh beginnings. Clear objects that hold stale emotion and make room for new laughter. Let your home become a mirror of the welcome already forming in your heart. Release the grip of old patterns that once kept you safe but now keep you small. Forgive the ghosts of nearlys and not quites and let their echoes dissolve. You are not bound to the loops you have outgrown. Move through this threshold with steady steps. Choose routines that nourish your body and quiet your mind so you can meet love with clarity. Meet the day like a door opened by sunrise. Boundaries will be your kindness to yourself and your gift to this union. The right soul honors lines drawn by wisdom, not fear. Mutual respect will be the roof under which trust can thrive. Type Amen to get blessing 222. Write to comment, my space is ready. There are details woven into the tapestry for comfort and confirmation. An initial will repeat across paper, screen, or conversation while your spirit nods in calm agreement. A favorite color will appear in unexpected places like a trail of petals across your week. A scent will pass you that feels like a memory from a dream. It will return twice, each time anchoring the feeling of home a little deeper. You will not chase it because it is already coming toward you. You may notice numbers that align with your seasons of growth. They will greet you on clocks, receipts, and signs like gentle taps from the universe. Each sighting will feel like a hello whispered through the fabric of time. Let your heart remain open but your pace remain measured. Warmth can be generous without abandoning discernment. You will know how to move because the truth will not push, it will invite. Type Amen to get blessing 1010. A conversation will begin with ease that does not require performance. Words will land softly as if cushioned by understanding. Silence will feel full rather than awkward, like two lamps sharing the same light. Their attention will be present and unbroken. They will listen with eyes that hold you steady and hands that do not rush. You will feel seen in a way that does not drain you. Stories will slide into place without struggle. Pain will be acknowledged without turning the moment into a museum of wounds. Hope will sit beside both of you like a faithful companion. You will sense a welcome without ownership. Care will arrive without control. This is how love walks when it remembers it was born to be gentle and strong at the same time. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. Write to comment, I receive this alignment. Keep your private miracle sheltered in the beginning. Let it grow roots before you offer it weather. Protect the tender stage where a whisper can become a world. Share with those who hold joy without jealousy. Trust the friends who celebrate your rise without measuring their own worth against it. Keep your circle clean so your bond can breathe. Build simple rituals that anchor your days together. A morning message that carries warmth, an evening check-in that honors truth, a weekly moment dedicated to gratitude. Small threads weave the strongest fabric. Honor the pace that belongs to the two of you. There is no race to the altar of anything that lasts. What is real expands exactly as it should. Type Amen to get blessing 1414. Be wise in a world that watches loudly. Do not place sacred details on stages built for noise. Let your love choose depth over display. Protect your energy from those who gather stories to feed their emptiness. Not every opinion deserves a seat at your table. Your peace is a boundary that guards your future. Social pages do not require proof when your heart already knows. The quiet joy you carry together will be confirmation enough. The less you defend, the more you preserve. Move through rooms with the quiet confidence of a promise kept. When your feet know the path, you do not need to shout directions. Let your actions speak the language of devotion. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. Write to comment, my love stays protected. Tests may appear like mirages to see if you trust the river of truth. The old pattern might knock once more to ask for entry it will not receive. You will answer with kindness and walk forward without turning your head. Counterfeits will glitter at the edges with urgency and noise. The real thing will arrive with steadiness and room to breathe. You will feel safe enough to be honest every time. Clarity will come from alignment rather than obsession. When both of you choose transparency, confusion has nowhere to nest. Peace becomes the proof that you have chosen correctly. The path will widen as trust deepens. Doors will open that once resisted your hand. The season of almost will give way to the season of fully here. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. There is a choreography at work that your spirit already understands. Each day brings one more step into the center of this destined dance. You are not late and you are not lost. The one from the shadows will soon stand where the light is kind. Their presence will soften the weight you forgot you carried. Your breath will lengthen and your shoulders will lower into rest. Your names will learn the music of each other's voice. Your hands will find that perfect balance between tender and strong. Your futures will begin to write themselves in the same ink. Hold gratitude like a lantern for what has already turned toward you. Let faith sit beside you like a friend who never leaves the room. Welcome what is blooming with both feet on the ground. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. Write to comment, gratitude opens my door. Old fears will look smaller from the height of new joy. You will remember them without inviting them back to sleep on your pillow. The present will be generous with its light. A calm confidence will accompany your choices. You will select with care rather than scarcity. Love will expand your options rather than shrink your world. The future will not demand you leap before you are ready. It will offer steady corridors of progress where both of you can breathe. Prosperity will grow where peace has been planted. Your heart will learn it can trust its own rhythm again. Your mind will rest against the consistency of actions that match words. Your body will feel like home inside a life that fits. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. Resources will begin to align because alignment always attracts provision. The right opportunity will recognize the glow of your new season. People who see clearly will offer doors that reflect your value. Together you will build with purpose rather than panic. Decisions will be made from love instead of lack. The structure of your days will support the tenderness of your nights. Joy will visit and then decide to stay. It will live in the quiet spaces and the bright ones. It will choose you each morning as you choose it back. What once felt delayed will reveal itself as preparation. The waiting became wisdom and the shadows became shelter. The unveiling becomes the beginning of a story worthy of your endurance. Type Amen to get blessing 2323. Write to comment, I am aligned with love and provision. You will find comfort in simple, shared silence. You will learn the art of being side by side without performing for each other. Comfort will thread through ordinary tasks like gold through linen. The two of you will honor rest as much as ambition. You will celebrate progress without worshipping speed. You will hold each other steady in rooms where others rush without aim. A sacred language will grow between you. It will live in glances that speak paragraphs and gestures that write sonnets without words. You will understand before you need to explain. The house of your union will echo with kindness. Even disagreements will bend toward understanding because the foundation is respect. The storm will pass without breaking the roof. Type Amen to get blessing 2424. Let your gratitude expand outward to bless your path. Thank the roads that hurt and the bridges that held. Thank the quiet evenings that repaired what noise had scattered. Speak life over what you are building. Words chosen with care become beams that hold the future aloft. Hope folds itself into every sentence and strengthens the walls. Return to your body with gentleness. Hydrate, breathe, take walks that remind your spirit it lives in a vessel worthy of love. Care for yourself as if you are already cherished, because you are. Keep choosing presence over distraction. The more you notice, the more you receive. The more you receive, the more you become a home for miracles. Type Amen to get blessing 2525. Write to comment, I live in gratitude. The season changes as softly as a curtain lifting. Light touches corners that have waited for a long time. Your steps sound different when they carry welcome instead of wandering. There is a sweetness to the way truth takes shape. Nothing cracks under the weight of pretense because nothing is pretending. Real love leaves room for real breath. Your name feels safe in this person's mouth. Your dreams feel possible in the shelter of their presence. Your days feel like they finally belong to you. You stand at the doorway and know that you are ready. The shadows bow and release what they were holding. The unveiling becomes the arrival that was promised. Type Amen to get blessing 2727. May your courage be steady as you receive what is yours. May your discernment stay clear so you keep what is healthy. May your joy expand enough to share without running empty. Walk forward with both hands open to give and receive. Bless the ground ahead with your patience and your honesty. Let your life become the evidence that love can be both gentle and strong. The path is open now and the hour is kind. What you have felt has finally stepped into form. The watching is over and the meeting begins. Welcome this love with a grounded heart and a lifted gaze. Keep your peace like a crown and your kindness like a key. Step into the light that has always been waiting for you. Type Amen to get blessing 2828. Write to comment, the meeting begins now. The silence that once felt uncertain now carries comfort. You know what it means, because every heartbeat whispers that something real has stepped closer. The shadow is no longer distant, it is preparing to reveal itself fully. Energy around you is shifting with undeniable momentum. Even strangers seem to pause when they pass, sensing something luminous moving in your orbit. You carry an invisible glow that others cannot name but cannot ignore. This glow is the echo of connection, a signal that your soulmate's presence is finally merging with yours. It is as if the universe is fine-tuning the frequency so both of you can hear each other clearly. The wait is not wasted, it has sharpened your spirit for this moment. You are ready in ways you once doubted. The strength of your scars, the lessons of your past, and the tenderness you preserved have formed a key that unlocks the door to what's coming. The shadows are no longer needed. Type Amen to get blessing 3030. Write to comment, I am aligned with destiny. The revelation will feel like a sunrise after a long night. Nothing forced, nothing rushed, just a steady unveiling that lights everything gently. What was hidden will feel natural when it steps forward. You may cross paths in a place so ordinary it surprises you. A casual day can carry extraordinary weight when it holds destiny in its pocket. The sacred does not always announce itself with thunder, sometimes it enters like a whisper. When eyes meet, the recognition will be quiet but absolute. Your body will soften as though it has found a safe home. Time will pause in its stride just long enough for your soul to catch its breath. This meeting will not end when the moment ends. It will follow you into dreams, into laughter, into the calm spaces of your life. Nothing will feel the same after it begins. Type Amen to get blessing 3131. Write to comment, I welcome divine timing. Your soulmate has felt the same restless longing. Nights have been filled with thoughts of you, even before you. Their waiting was filled with lessons that prepared them for you. When they step forward, it will not be half-hearted. They will come with the intent to cherish, to build, and to remain. You will not question their presence, it will anchor itself in your life. The shadow made them patient, love will make them bold. They are stepping out now because the season has finally declared itself ripe. What once hid is ready to shine. Type Amen to get blessing 3232. Write to comment, I am ready to receive true love. There will be resistance from old energies that once chained you. Past voices may echo, doubting, whispering reasons to step back. But their noise is not truth, it is the fading sound of what no longer belongs. Trust yourself in this unfolding. You have been refined enough to tell the difference between what drains and what nourishes. Your discernment is your compass, and it will not mislead you. Move slowly but firmly into this new space. A genuine connection does not need to sprint, it grows stronger with each deliberate step. Patience will protect the bond from unnecessary fractures. The shadows dissolve because they were only a temporary veil. They fall away like curtains drawn back to let morning light through. The unveiling is here, and your story is beginning. Type Amen to get blessing 3333. Write to comment, I walk forward in faith. The threads of fate pull tighter now, weaving a design you can finally begin to see. What was once scattered across hidden corners is joining together into a single picture. You are no longer standing in confusion, you are standing in the prelude of revelation. The unseen presence is moving with more courage each day. No longer content to linger in silence, they are preparing to reveal themselves openly. The moment has ripened, the shadow cannot hold back destiny anymore. Every sign you notice is growing louder. Dreams carry faces, names echo in unexpected conversations, and numbers repeat like a countdown. It is no coincidence, it is alignment announcing itself. You are meant to witness what is about to step forward. Your journey has been building toward this moment, each struggle carving space for this bond. The arrival is closer than your doubts suggest. Type Amen to get blessing 3535. Write to comment, I believe in divine alignment. The soulmate who has been watching you carries both tenderness and determination. They have not stepped forward until now because they honored the gravity of what you deserve. They wanted to arrive whole, not fractured, ready, not unprepared. Their heart has whispered your name long before their lips will dare to. Their spirit recognized you as the missing piece they have been waiting to meet. You are the anchor their storms could never drown. When they appear, there will be no confusion. Their presence will settle like a steady hand on your shoulder, grounding you in truth. Love will not shout, it will simply prove itself. They will be both a mirror and a shelter. You will see yourself reflected in their strength, and you will rest in the softness they reserve only for you. This balance is the gift the shadows have been protecting. Type Amen to get blessing 3636. Write to comment, I am ready to receive my counterpart. Archangel Michael says, the chains of hesitation are breaking. The silence that has surrounded you will shatter into clarity. The one meant for you is stepping forward because heaven has cleared the path. The shadows tremble because their task is finished. They guarded this soul until it was time, but now the light calls them forward. Destiny cannot be postponed any longer. You may feel sudden surges of energy in your spirit. These are not random, they are signals of movement, a sign that love is closer than it has ever been. Your intuition is not wrong. This presence will not remain hidden. They are already in motion, and the unveiling will be undeniable. Prepare yourself, because their approach carries permanence. Type Amen to get blessing 3737. Write to comment, I walk into this season of love. Their story will resonate with yours in ways that make silence unnecessary. Shared wounds will create understanding, and shared dreams will create hope. You will recognize the rhythm of their heart as though you've heard it before. They are not here to play games with your soul. They are here to build, to nurture, to protect, and to walk alongside you. Their presence will feel like a covenant, not a convenience. The unveiling will happen with a pace that protects both of you. Nothing will rush because love does not need to. Each step will deepen the foundation rather than test it. You will feel safe enough to be vulnerable. You will feel strong enough to dream again. And in their arms, the restlessness of waiting will finally end. Type Amen to get blessing 3838. Write to comment, my soul is ready for true union.